Hello, everyone. This is Tim Beckham, and I'm going to be discussing on my final project video for ITEC 8500 about virtual reality and its impacts on education. VR creates an entire digital environment, a 360-degree immersive user experience that feels real. In a VR setting, students can interact with what they see as if they were really there. I chose VR due to the fact that I love technology and I have some experience with the VR already. My son and I play PlayStation VR, and on the PlayStation, we play lots of games and different applications. You're immersed in a world with characters that interact with you. When you use the motion controllers, you really feel like you're a part of the experience. You can travel anywhere, go anywhere. There's lots of really cool applications. The benefits of virtual reality in education go beyond academics as well to include cultural competence, the ability to understand another person's culture and values, an important skill in today's interconnected global society. For example, a virtual reality field trip to other parts of the world, whether it be Italy or Japan, exposes students to cultures other than their own. In addition to providing students with immersive learning experiences, other benefits of virtual reality in education include the ability to inspire students' creativity and spark their imaginations, and this can motivate them to explore new academic interests. VR or virtual reality in education also helps students struggling to understand difficult academic concepts. This is just a basic list of some of the most crucial benefits that I found in my research. VR in education has consistently been found to be motivating and exciting for students. Virtual reality allows students to tap into their creativity and imagination. It allows them to be immersed in an environment where they can learn without distractions. They are enclosed in the environment where their focus is heightened to whatever content is being experienced. The immersiveness and interactivity related to using IVR may increase learning outcomes by increasing a learner's affective process and boosting cognitive processes associated with high motivation, such as attention and focus. Again, students who get the opportunity to use virtual reality to learn have their focus directed solely towards what they can see. They don't have anything around them to inhibit their learning. They can really focus on the content or the place they're visiting or whatever content they're learning from. Schools can leverage children's enthusiasm for entertainment technology into enthusiasm for infotainment technology. Instead of kids using virtual reality to watch videos and watch movies, they have the opportunity here to gain information from this type of technology. The potential of VR to transform learning environments is significant. Virtual reality technology is used in many educational fields such as aviation, military, architecture, mathematics, and science, and increases the quality of education. The use of virtual reality in the future and the jobs it'll provide and the different applications like the ones listed here that students can access will really open up their world to just about anything they would want to do as they grow. New technologies and ongoing developments in the fields of virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence are changing the ways in which we facilitate learning. I'm focusing on virtual reality in this video, but augmented reality and artificial intelligence are also important things in the field of technology that are upcoming and that will really change the face of learning for students and increase student engagement. The rapid advancement of technology and reduced cost have made it possible to use high-end head-mounted displays in classrooms. This is important because a lot of the time, cost, and I'll talk about this shortly, is one of the main concerns of people is coming up with the funds to get the headsets, but they have really inexpensive headsets out there that you can access. and use, or you can just use virtual reality experiences on a screen without being immersed in the environment. Here are some of the barriers you might find in education, and these are just some of the main ones that I wanted to list. Some of the reasons range from high cost to pushback from school administrators. Others see the value of both virtual reality as entertainment, but not as effective teaching tools in the classroom. Other concerns include the bulkiness of the equipment, glitches, and the quality and availability of the content. Despite these challenges, demand for virtual reality in education is expected to grow in the coming years. This means that current and aspiring teachers should take steps to learn about the benefits of virtual reality in the classroom. Due to the rapid evolution of the technology, the educational field struggles to stay informed of the latest advancement, changing affordances, and pedagogical applications. Virtual reality is changing so fast that it's really hard to keep up, and education's already behind because of the cost of the technology, and that really puts a hindrance on us being able to learn and keep up with the technology. As of now, there is still a lack of VR content across any platforms developed to fit speciality or be used as a complementary resource for current teaching syllabus. Most of the current VR content are for casual out of classroom uses or experiences. As the future goes along, there will be more and more content that comes out, more and more access to things that will reach all of the different types of learning that the students experience in class. But for now, there is a limited resource. Low self-efficacy to use VR could be attributed to relatively limited exposure to the technology and insufficient familiarity with its use or potential. Again, even if we have access to virtual reality, if we aren't trained in how to use it, that affects our motivation and our self-efficacy. That affects our motivation and our self-efficacy and our confidence in using this type of technology with the students. We kind of have to teach ourselves if we don't have the funds to get trained to learn it properly. A few of the apps out there that are free and accessible are Unimmersive, which you can see by the image. You have access to scientific anatomy, various locations. You have space applications. Ocean Rift, where you basically are immersed in the world of the ocean as a scuba diver, where you can swim alongside all kinds of aquatic life and get to know them and see how they interact in their environment. Google Earth VR is a free application that goes along with Google Earth. You can get these inexpensive cardboard goggles and you just slide your phone in there. Your phone becomes your environment, and the closed off goggles block you from outside distractions so that you can experience these really cool. Some other free resources for teachers include affordable or even free apps such as 360 Cities, which allows students to visit places like Rome and Tokyo. Time Looper allows students to visit locations through a historical lens, such as London in the medieval times. Platforms like Immersive VR Education and Nearpod also allow teachers to develop lesson plans with virtual reality and even augmented reality types of technology. In conclusion, virtual reality can be a great benefit to education if implemented properly. It does need to be watched over just to make sure kids don't get too addicted to the technology. They don't get like stuck in the environment and forget that there's a real world out there. You don't want them to lose that social aspect of communicating with a real person. The experience is great, and it's going to become a big deal in the future, and there's going to be a lot more of it available to everyone.